Hi, this is your girl Lisa Baxter. Happy New Year, happy Sunday, happy everything. How about that? hmm Well, I wanted to talk to you about polycystic kidney disease today and, some other resources at that. Okay, so I'm going to go with that first. So hopefully that'll be a little easier. Okay, you might say to yourself, well, what is polycystic kidney disease? All right. See, I got my polycystic kidney disease walk shirt on. I only got two shirts, so I wore the other one before. All right. PKD is a genetic disease passed from an affected parent to their child, causing uncontrollable growth of cysts in the kidney. A normal kidney is in the size of a human fist and weighs about a third of a pound. A PKD kidney can be much larger and weigh many pounds each. The number of cysts can range from just a few to many. The size of the cyst can range from a pinhead to a large as a grapefruit. Mm, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Although the primary sign of PKD is cyst in the kidney, there are other symptoms that can occur in various areas of the body. Okay. They say see page, which I got on the other side that I'm going to talk to you about. Okay. Approximately 10% of people diagnosed with PKD have no family history. That's 10%. What is in my family? Listen, six of my siblings were on dialysis. Much of us got PKD. All right. So out of five of my sister's children, two of them have it. And out of my other sister that have two children, one of her child have it, but both of her grandchildren have it. All right. So I got it from my dad. They also got it from my father as well. Other than that, we never heard of PKD being in the family. That's as high as we went. And so far, this is as far as it's gotten. Thank God that, I'm praying that doesn't go any further. Oh yeah, I read that part. How common is PKD? PKD occurs in approximately 1 in 15, 1 in 500 to 1 in 2,000. That's a wow. Okay. Live births affected more than 600,000 Americans and 14.2 million people worldwide. You hear that? Wow. Oh, man. It affects all racial ethnic groups. So don't think it can't get into your family or in your ethnicity. If it can get into any ethnic group. I know when I go for the walks, I see all types of people at the walk, that have the same type of disease that I've been dealing with. Okay. Okay. All right. I would say know your family history. I would say also to get checked out. Even if you didn't have PKD and you just have kidney disease or you have diabetes, because diabetes is the number one cause. High blood pressure is also a cause. Having lupus is a cause. You know what I mean? It could be so many things. You can live with one kidney, but I've known people that got a kidney injury and got on dialysis because of that. And I know a person that was born with small kidneys that wouldn't grow, and they didn't get on to dialysis until their 80s. But they still got on because the kidneys were undeveloped. But they carried them all that time, and they were able to have children. So isn't that something? Common symptoms of PKD may include the following. So listen to this. Kidney cysts, right? Enlarged kidneys, so the kidneys get bigger. Okay, liver cysts. Thank God I don't have nothing on my liver. Hypertension, high blood pressure. Okay, back or side pain. I know sometimes I would get the pain over here, or I would get, pains here, or sometimes it can be hard to to stand. But I do have other issues, like, I have arthritis and bone joint disease, low calcium. So I have some other things going on, but those are this is part of the symptoms. Frequent urination and tract infections. Okay, blood in the urine. One time I went to work and one of the children hit me in the stomach, hit me in the front, over here. And I started urinating blood. Yeah, I saw it inside of my urine. And that, you learn as you go along. You think we would know more about this, but we didn't know more. I think I know more as an adult than I ever did as a child. And we didn't really hear about it then, and nobody was on dialysis then. But then after a while, they were getting on one after the other. Kidney stones, kidney failure. Now, this is non-kidney related complications. Can be cardiovascular. All right. Brain, brain aneurysms, local building of the wall and blood vessels in the brain. All right. Mitral valve, I want to say it right, prolapse, called Fox valve. Okay. This is all in the heart. Okay. Arteric, and near aneurysm, local building of the wall, aorta. I might have read this already. Left ventricle hypertrophy, hypertrophy, thickening of the heart muscle. Gastronomical. Gastronomical. Gastrointestinal. Liver cysts with severe liver enlargement in a minority of patients, mostly females, it's saying. All right. Pancreas cysts, the vascular outpouring of weakened areas in the colon. Diversculitis, infections of the outpouring of the colon as well. Others, cysts in other organs such as seminal vasculars or epididymis occurs in 40% of males, can cause infertility in rare causes. Wow. Infertility, that's a rough thing. I know I don't have any children, but I was pregnant a couple of times and lost every baby, and some of them I didn't even know about. Hernias of the abdomen and splenic cysts. Wow. I would have loved a glossary or something on some of that stuff. I love this book. This was given to me. I thought it was a nice book to have. So I wanted to, to talk a little bit and show some stuff that it was like blew my mind. And they talked you about what is cyst. So I want you to get a good picture about the cyst and how it would look and everything. Shando. Okay, a cyst in the kidney begins as an outpouring of the nephrons, similar to a blister, and can occur anywhere along the length of the nephrons. The fluid inside the cyst often reflect the area in the nephrons that the cyst begins. Wow. Approximately 70% of the cysts detach from the nephrons once they reach 2 2 millimeters. All right, an eighth inch in diameter and diameter. Okay, wow, this is blowing my mind. And even though you hear about it and you know about it, but it's a whole nother thing to live it. It's really a whole nother thing to live in. Over time, the cysts enlarge and can become filled with clear fluid or blood. So it could be with clear fluid or blood. Cysts can also form in other organs with the liver being the most common size. Liver cysts are derived from bile ducts or tubules. Shambo. That's very, 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 very interesting. But I felt to talk about polycystic kidney disease because I have it for one, and it's been in my family, like I was saying, and I wanted to talk about that. I got these things all over the things. They don't want to stick till and then when I want them to stick, they don't stick. Okay, let me see. 1 and 3. All right. I wanted to talk a little bit about this because it talks about PKD stages. PKD stages 1 and 2, few physical symptoms, it says, and labs may show slight elevation of creatinine. Okay, a slight elevation in it. PKD stages 3 and 4 may may have no physical symptoms or may have failure, back pain, puffiness or swelling, loss of appetite, food may taste funny, okay, uh, hypertension, your pressure may be up, and abnormal swelling. First I wasn't showing any signs, and then I was starting to get swelling in my feet. Then I had that metallic taste thing in the mouth, which I wasn't happy about when I got that. Okay, I didn't know what it was at first. You know what I mean? People say it smelled like pneumonia or got a pneumonia smell. I know your eye colors change. I know mine did. And I don't drink, and it looked like I was drinking. You look darker and everything, sometimes grayish looking. So I wasn't happy that much. First, I didn't even notice it. People were telling me, and I'm like, I don't know different. But it happens, and you do. And my God, all right. And I guess it depends on your complexion as well. PKD stage 5 physical symptoms include anemia. Oh man, I was cold all the time. Blood had dropped. It went all the way down. Okay, weak, tired, drowsiness. Yes, I felt sleepy like when I was pregnant. You know what I mean? Wanted to go to sleep all the time. Even when I had rest, still was sleepy. Headaches, confusion, difficulty concentrating. Yes, I was lethargic. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking clearly. Nausea, vomiting, decreasing appetite. I didn't have no vomiting or anything like that. I just didn't feel like eating. Itching, yes. Oh boy, that phosphorus was acting up. I was digging and scratching, carrying on. Muscle cramps, forget it, to the 1,000th power. Ouch, ouch, and ouch again. Okay? Swelling and puffiness, shortness of breath. I didn't have any shortness of breath. I was tired though. Hypertension, yeah, pressure was high. Yeah, them cysts really made them high. Change in skin color, yep, grayish or yellowish. Chando. Women can experience change in menstrual cycle. And that menstrual cycle went on and on. It took a while before it went away for 2 years, and then it came back, and then it went away and never ever came back. But I was on dialysis by that point. Okay. Okay, kidney failure. I'm going to hit on that a little bit, just a little bit. All right, decrease in energy, weakness, shortness of breath, weight loss. You're not eating. If you're throwing up and stuff, you're going to lose some weight. Nausea and vomiting. All right, metallic taste in the mouth. Mild to moderate depression. So you might feel bad, like, why this happening to me? I don't want it to happen to me. It don't need to happen to me. I'm not the person for it to happen to me. I could have been wonderful or horrible. I still wouldn't want it to happen to me. You know what I mean? So, end-stage renal disease. End-stage renal disease is when your normal kidney declines and needs to be replaced by dialysis or a transplant. So your kidneys work 24 hours a day. Dialysis is 3 times a week. You know what I mean? And you're on there a couple of hours. I know I did 3 hours, then I did 3 hours and 15 minutes, then I did 3.5, and then it went backwards again till I got my transplant. But it was 12 years of dialysis. All right. And you have to make it work for you. Do the best you can to make it work. All right. Let me see what else. Mhm. And learn all the lingo with the dialysis lingo, because there's plenty. And a lot of these books and stuff have a glossary of the different lingos and stuff. It have GFR, ESRD, CKD. CKD is chronic kidney disease. ESRD is end-stage renal disease. PKD is polycystic kidney disease. After a while, it'll be like a second skin. Okay. The burden of kidney disease in America, I want to talk about. All right. The burden of kidney disease in America. More than 20 million Americans have kidney disease. A lot of people have kidney disease and don't know it because they might not know the symptom, or they might not have it in their family, or may not just be paying it in mind. You know, you might think it's something else. So, oh, I mean, I'm just not myself. I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling good. I ain't feeling right. Whatever it is just not what you was feeling or what you usually feel. So I can understand that too. So, you know, so, okay. Nearly all patients with kidney failure and Medicare beneficiaries, regardless of age, income, or disability, nearly all patients with kidney failure. So I was using my own insurance, and then somewhere in there, I was still on dialysis. So the Medicare insurance kicked in. So usually you'll get that when you're older. And I wasn't old enough at that time. got on dialysis about, 40, 41 years old. You know what I mean? And, so about 42, I got a transplant. But I mean, 42, 52, 52, I got a transplant. I'm trying to talk with all of this. 52, I had a transplant, so, but, you get Medicare. So that's a good benefit of having. I know it could get costly sometimes. I know somewhere in there it cost me $139 a month, along with what I was paying for my own insurance. And, you got other bills too. Who can afford all of that? ESRD patients account for nearly 7% of Medicare costs, but comprise less than 1% of Medicare patients. PKD is the fourth leading cause of kidney failure. It's the fourth leading cause of kidney failure. All right. Talk to your family. Find out your history. It's good for you to know it anyway. Whether it's PKD or something else, you need to know your family history. You always need to get checked out. Stay on point with stuff. I remember we used to go to quacks all the time, and we didn't tell them no family history. If I had a cold and I just wanted something for my cold, or a quick checkup, or a checkup, for work or something like that, me and my sister, December, we just went to the doctor bad like that. And some of the doctors were nice or good, and they were okay, but they mostly were quacks. And, we just got standard stuff. But somewhere in there, I got some good doctors, and then I had to have checkup every year because of work. And then you learn that you want to have them every year. You don't know that at first. You're young. And then we didn't trust doctors a lot because our parents died young. And that bothered us, and we got really scared because it seemed like whatever they were saying wasn't always true or accurate. And then it wasn't right sometimes. So maybe, I don't know if it was the way we were listening or what we were taught or told, but whatever it was, it wasn't working. Now I understand stuff a lot better at this age, at 57, and I'll be 58 on January 15th. So wish me happy birthday. Okay, where am I at? Fourth leading cause. Yeah, so remember that more than 50% of people with PKD will develop kidney failure by the age 50. Well, I had it earlier than that. How about that? Okay, and some of my siblings were in their 40s too when they got on dialysis. All right. So when my brother was having some signs, and he was 35. He had died at 35, but he was having some signs, and he didn't go any further. He just said something's going on with his kidneys. That's what we got out of that. So I just wanted to tell you about PKD because I had polycystic kidney disease, and that, you know, a transplant doesn't cure that. It all it does is that it just helps you to stay off dialysis and get on, excuse me, and be off dialysis. I want to talk to you about something else, and um, what you need to know when you getting Social Security benefits. You see this booklet? I want you to get that booklet from the Social Security office or wherever you live. All right. When you get stuff like that, learn some stuff about it. It'll tell you how much you get in a month, when you're going to get it, how you can get stuff through the mail or through your computer, go straight to your bank account and stuff like that. And you want to be able to know your rights and what you're going to get, the cost of living, all kind of stuff like that. All right. So don't forget, ask for this book. Matter of fact, you might not have to ask. A lot of times the stuff is all posted. There are all types of books. So it answers a lot of questions that they might not want to answer or feel like answer or could answer at the time. What do you want to know when you get to retire or survivor's benefits? Maybe see this book here. I want you to look at it good now. It Social Security office also give this book out. So I want you to try to go and get this book. All right. And it tells you how you can retire, what age to retire, and stuff like that. And even with a disability, you could work, but you only can work 15 to like 20 hours a week or something like that. So, I've been on SSD where I was out sick for a period of time or healed up and went back to work. I would temporarily be out. Sometimes I take a year and change off when my husband was sick. You know what I mean? I didn't take that much time off when I was sick myself sometimes, and I was barely sick, and sometimes I just needed a moment or some rest or something because it was, you're dealing with a lot when you're a social worker. So I guess in a way I'll miss social work a little bit, and my friends always said I always act like a social worker even when I was a security guard. So I don't know what job I haven't had. I've been a waitress. Oh man, I was a cashier. I've had all kinds of jobs. I've been a receptionist, a secretary. You know what I mean? God knows I volunteered. Look at my bracelets. This is the Get Your Rear and Gear bracelet and everything, and this one is the kidney bracelet. So I always deal with things with Get Your Rear and Gear because my husband dealt with colon cancer. Get your colon checked out and get your kidneys checked out. How about that? If you are driving a car, it's always good to get one of these to go into the mirror. All right. If you are driving a car, also good to get one of these to go into the dashboard. So when you park or when you're parking or being let in and out or getting out or in because you're the one driving, then they won't give you a ticket because you got the right stuff. Some people got plates. My dad had plates. I never got those plates, but I did get these two things, and then my husband ended up getting it. My siblings ended up getting these things too, because with being on dialysis or having a kidney disease or any illness, because my father also dealt with heart trouble. My mother dealt with diabetes, and she had problems with her liver, and she wasn't a drinker either. She went somewhere, something bitter over there, and it looked like she had malaria or something. I don't know what it was, but her eyes turned yellow, her skin turned dark. She had spots all over her. I said that to say this: you want to get your stuff in order when you're ill and sick too. Don't be embarrassed if you ever have to deal with uh, depends and stuff like that. I say that because there are times you get older and you get more accidents you ever knew you ever would get into. You don't even know you're going to get into the accident, or this stuff can happen to you. And you don't want to be embarrassed in public because things can embarrass you. If you have hemorrhoid issues, or if you still have your monthly, or if one of those cysts bursts and you bleed, or the GYN caused you to bleed. I've been there with the GYN causing me to bleed. I mean, there's so many things that can make you ill or sick, and you just want to put your stuff in order. So get your money right for you, get your stuff right for your children, put things in order, have stuff where they can find it. God forbid anything happen to you or anything goes south or any place else that you didn't want it to go. Oh, this is the mouse. But I wanted to talk about earbuds too, but I got those for Christmas. Yeah, they're good for the computer to help you, and it's a good free up your hands, and it's good to go on your cell phone too. So I wanted to say those kind of things to you as well. All right. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you some of the masks. Isn't this mask cute? From the Renal Network sent me this mask. Isn't that cute? I have not found I have my Jesus mask that I had, mask made up for the show, like I had this hat made up, the Lisa Baxter show hat, and everything made up. So I don't know where that is. And I've been cleaning. Okay. AKP sent me one. ESRD sent me masks. See, ooh, isn't that nice? I just love these masks, and I like the little thing on the side of it, the little air thing, and the different pouch things you can slide filters inside of this thing. See where it opens on the side? We can put stuff in the filters and stuff like that. Whoops. Let me see. And let me see. And this is my other one. Okay, that's from iPro ESRD. Isn't that nice? And these is nice weight and easy to wash and stuff like that. See? And they have it there, and they put the little stuff in the back of it, and give you ideas of how to do it if you don't know how to maneuver these type of things like that. I got cards from them to pass out and to help people with it and give them ideas, because those resources is out there for you, for National Kidney Foundation, for Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, for all of them are out there for you to take advantage of. So Google it, 411 it, 311 it, or something, or ask questions, and because they're out there. There's a lot of kidney things and places out there, and you will want that for yourself. Okay, so you guys be great, you guys be good. Happy New Year. Watch the Lisa Baxter show at 8 o'clock tonight. It's going to be wonderful. And I got such an excellent lineup. You can also see on my YouTube. Every month I'll give you the lineup so you'll know all month and pick and choose, which I hope you would do every week. But if you can't do it all the time, at least you'll know who or what type of person that it is. But she's going to be on my show tonight. So Thelma Warner. So she had a heart transplant. She needs a kidney transplant. And she's a beautiful person, a woman of faith. So you guys be good. You guys be excellent. Keep walking for PKD. Keep walking for your cause, whatever your cause is or was or still is. All right. Y'all be well. Y'all be blessed. V for victory. All right. Take care of your kidneys, and they will take care of you. Your girl loves you. She cares about you. She's giving you that 411 in the kidney world, because this is the Lisa Baxter Show, giving you the 411 in the kidney world. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Bless your life, a billion trillion blessings. And I'll see you tonight, 8 o'clock on the Lisa Baxter Show. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Beautiful love and support. Appreciate you always. Okay. I went down to the wrong button, and I've been getting it right before the new year came in, and I'll get it right. Happy 2021. God is doing a turnaround. Watch him do it. He's turning it in your favor. Shamgo. Krabashatia. Roboshataya. Peace.